Yeah, you can stay in neutral. Yeah, I'm going to use where you are now and turn. Forwards, yeah?
Yeah. Come on, little dinghy. Keep up.
Go, go, go.
Garbage, good times.
Get rid of the old trash.
Yes. They don't explode.
Yeah. So we're basically filling up 1 bag per day.
Usually we're filling up two per day, or 2.5. So all in all, that's pretty good.
How's that sound? See stuff?
If there's something wrong with it. Plastic.
You should have gone to get a bucket instead of standing there with your hand over it.
What's happened?
Oh, Luke just had a shower.
It's overflowed.
Overflowed.
Giving you a little bit of a helping hand with their tide, and your swimming was so grateful. You're just like, oh, thank you. Whereas with this, there's just not an easy mile.
No,
you're fighting for everyone.
You're not getting the sort of, and that's not to say you won't at certain points, but it's certainly not as linear and as strong as the UK is at the tides around here, you know. So, still worth having the little bits in there, aren't they?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
The bits where you're close to the coast, you're probably more likely to fall. So again, once you get to that northeastern corner, you're close to the coastal line. So I reckon you fly around. 50 k's a day.
Oh, I hope you're right. Yeah, I hope you're right.
What are you doing this afternoon at the moment, yeah? Or...
Well, we always need you, but not.
If you need us for any bits, let us know.
Brother.
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. It's so
nice
not.
To see you in land.
Oh my god, honestly, it has been a crazy. I've aged. Look at me. I'm so old.
Hello, top of the morning. All right. So.
That's quite
okay,
good.
I'll just start. We'll see what happens. Okay, Ross, fantastic to see you.
We have touched down on land, which feels really strange. After a few weeks at sea, being back on land, everything is swaying. It feels a little bit weird. But it's been a good 2 weeks as well. We've got systems in place. We've got protocols in place. My tongue has regrown. That's really good. Had a load of comments on that. Thank you so much. We had an Instagram post that went out to like 4 million with some weird suggestions. Coconut oil has worked. Some people were suggesting almost like a mini condom for my tongue. I think we're going to stick with the coconut oil suggestion, but if things go worse, we might revert back to that one. So whoever suggested that, thank you so much. I love the innovation. But with all of these systems in place, it feels really good because we're making good miles when weather permits. But it's kind of bittersweet because the team's, I suppose, juggling, disbanding, crumbling in some ways. So first of all, Jake, who's been an absolute hero, so he's captain. He was always going to another job, so we knew we only had him for 2 weeks, and he's just been unbelievable, just on navigation, protocols, just chafe, everything. He's been amazing. So we're losing Jake, which is gutting, to be completely honest, but we're gaining a Bob. So it's really strange. In sailing, Bob's legend kind of precedes him. He is ex-military. I hope I've got this right. I think he's got over 500,000 nautical miles as well, clocked. He's just an absolute nautical beast. So we've got him, which is going to be immense. So he's going to be at the helm. Maisie's sailing on his first mate, Mike second mate, and the entire crew. This feels brilliant. So that's that. But then also as well, Iceland has, I suppose Iceland's claimed its first casualty, I was going to say. I suppose it's Iceland's
casualty. Yeah,
oh, bless him. Iceland has claimed its first soul. Benjamin Marshall holding the camera, put on a really, really brave face, but ultimately, it was Iceland is not for him. I think Ben said it best, didn't you, Ben? When you said you love Iceland, but Iceland doesn't love you.
Well, yeah. It's just got to the point where I couldn't eat anything. Anything that touched my lips was then entering the sea. I was just horizontal the whole time. I was basically not able to even film you properly. So I've withdrawn myself reluctantly withdrawn myself from the sailing portion. So basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to still be editing everything. I'm going to come out. I'm going to visit you at every single port, film from the land, and do the most I possibly can. That means that I'm not throwing up all the time.
But with that said, and this makes it quite a good segue, so with that said, we sort of lose Ben on the boat, which is a casualty that is a hard one to swallow. That is, you're going to be missed.
Bittersweet.
Very bittersweet. But there is a hero in our ranks, and this is it. So when that kind of slot, we're missing that bunk is going to be empty. That is a big hole to fill, but a hero has emerged. And that hero is sitting directly opposite.
That's me!
Luke Hallam, let's go. So Luke needs explaining. This guy, it's really weird because with Luke, you are like award-winning, used to producing like amazing, immense professional documentaries. And I think with everything that doing Channel 4, we said we need a guy who's just got an iron stomach, someone who's just immense on boats, someone who is just like completely infallible. Is that the right word?
I'll go with that.
Indomitable
definitely.
Spirit.
But can hide behind the camera.
This is
but that's now changing.
This is it. So he is genuinely like just like the special forces of media. Like I think when there's an immense project where people go, we need someone in the jungle across oceans, they send for Luke. But he's used to producing really professional, amazing stuff. But because of what we're doing with Channel 4, because that's your main, that's the main thing, that you are in charge of everything Channel 4. But now that we need YouTube, you're just taking that on as well.
Step up to the plate and see what happens. We're going to have fun. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Which feels really weird because you're used to being behind the camera.
Yes, I'm never used to hearing my own voice.
There
might be a good reason for that.
But now you're going to be in front. So this is going to be really weird for you. It's going to be like a novel.
It's going to be very strange, but I'm going to embrace it. And Ben will be on the shore saying,
I'll be editing all your shots.
Excellent, excellent.
Which I'm hoping to be really fun.
He's going to be very busy.
So I think what's really important is if we could just make Luke feel really, really welcome. In the comments, let him know what you want us to shoot, what you want to see, themes, content, anything like that. I think we've got our hearts set on me swimming with orcas whales.
Definitely.
We're kind of like, we've crossed paths, but they've been a while out. The basking shark checked me out, but that's on our to-do list. That's on our sort of like main shot list, isn't it?
Make it happen if we can.
Yes. Anything else you want to see? Cabin cam, tongue cam, sleeping arrangements. Let us know what you want to see.
Life on board.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then we'll just chop that up. And like I said, so now Luke is basically doing a Channel 4 documentary series and YouTube as well.
Bring it on.
Oh my god! Hero. So yeah, let us know in the comments what you want to do. And then I think all that's left to do is probably just to introduce Sol as well. Can you pass me the camera? Send in the big man.
Oh God.
Yeah, here he is, ladies and gentlemen. So Sol, you are our resident marine biologist.
Yeah, in development, I guess. But
How's research going?
yeah, really good. Mapped out what we need to do, how often we need to do it, and I mean it's just sort of sampling really. I can't say I've got the microscopes out, I've got the machines out. I'm sort of just glorified picking up buckets really.
You're not.
I think you're putting yourself down. I think you're putting yourself down there.
You're not.
People are fascinated with the stuff
Sorry.
you're really gathering around Iceland.
It is, yeah, it's very, very interesting. It's going very well. I'm also helping Luke with the camera side of things, of which I'm a renowned expert as well.
Yeah.
Special Forces cameraman as well.
Really?
Such a legend. You're such a
Really
legend.
great.
But the eDNA samples are going well.
Yeah, eDNA sample's going really well. Net's going really well. That stuff is starting to smell a bit though. We're getting some living stuff and it's starting to go off. So I've hidden it right at the back of the boat.
Oh, but you're also head of whale sightings. How many have we got? Because we can insert now your epic footage. How many have we got?
Whale sightings with my eyes is more than on camera. They're really hard to get footage of because they come up, oh, whale, get the camera. And oh, it's over there. And now there's a whale behind you. You turn around, oh, there's a whale over there. So I sympathise with Luke a bit. They're very hard to get on camera. I think on camera maybe we've got 4 or 5 orcas and some minke whales, but we have seen more than that. Capturing them's a different story though.
Why? This is a really interesting question. I want to ask all three of you. So why do you two have titanium tummies?
And why do I not?
That is a very good question.
I've always struggled with seasickness. Well, always struggled with travel sickness.
Right.
So coming into this, I kind of was really wary. That's why I got all the pills, all the bands, everything. But I kind of was worried this would be the case anyway. I was always suffered with travel sickness.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It's person to person, I think. I mean, I've grown up sailing.
Yeah.
You've been around the world.
Halfway around the world, yeah. Did 2 Atlantic crossings when I was a kid. So it's never really been a thing that's bothered me growing up, but I can empathise that it is rough.
Yeah, no. Once the sea's got you, it's horrible.
I'm still out there. I'm a shell of a man right now. Still.
You lost a lot of weight as well.
I have lost so much weight in the last 10 days.
It was very sad seeing you there, thinking, "What can we do to help?" But there's nothing we could do.
No, get me onto land.
Just take a picture of you vomiting. Or...
Oh, that was
Have we got that picture
There
of
is
him?
a good picture of Ben asleep on the toilet with his head on the pump. So maybe we can put that in.
And those toilets are gross as well.
Yeah,
I
they're bad.
passed out.
Is that going to be the thumbnail?
Oh, that's a good thumbnail.
Yeah.
We are 2.5 weeks in as I attempt to become the first person to swim 1,000 miles around the entire coast of Iceland. Covered about 210 kilometers to date. My maths is rubbish. I think that's about 130 miles. Please don't quote me on that though. And where we are at the moment, we've come into Iceland. Basically, things were going really, really well. We were smashing miles, smashing tides, and then a storm has just been brewing. I'll put up on screen, you can see some of the apps, some of the weather forecasts. Basically, the entire coast of Iceland right now is just engulfed in 40, 50 knots of wind. The storm is just smashing the coast. So how you swim in as a storm, you don't. You come and hide. And that's exactly what we're doing right now. But this felt like a really good opportunity to give you a little bit more of a tour of the boat and also introduce you to the team as well, who have been keeping me afloat, alive, and fed. So we'll go around. Basically, at the moment, the guys, we're stocking reprovisioning because we might have a weather window tonight about 2 o'clock in the morning to go and swim another tide. So we're stocking, getting food, reprovisions, getting water. I'm going to introduce you to some of the biggest legends you're ever going to see in the 7 seas. This is Tom. Tom, you have saved, it's been 2 weeks now. You've already saved me, I think, about 50 times. How are you, bud?
I'm doing, life is good. Life is good.
So Tom's too modest to say, but he is Special Forces, ex-Canadian military. There's not a lot that you don't do. You're head of orca security. You protected me from birds. You prevented hypothermia. Thanks, Tom.
And I patch all the wounds and holes that you, whenever you pop a leak, I'm there to clog it and keep it going, keep the machine going.
But this is what's really cool as well, because obviously I did the Yukon. That's where you're born and bred as well.
Yes, yes.
So you are just this like crazy hybrid, like outdoorsy man with military background. So this is kind of tame for you?
This is a really nice environment because it's very controlled on the sailboat. But these boats can go right into the craziness, and you'll be safe in them.
You're the only person who would describe this as a nice environment. There's been times where I'm getting smashed, like 40 knots of wind, you know, like 3 meter waves or so, and I look, and he's just lit up a cigarette.
I'm giggling in the back. This is what I'm here for.
Another day.
Another day.
I have tried to sort of tell this story, but one thing that you told me in the first week, I was like, my tongue was falling off, I was chafing, it was disgusting. You told me a story that I don't think you quite realised at the time. It had like a really profound impact on me about the Canadian Special Forces and selection. Can you retell it? Because I'm going to butcher it.
Oh.
That idea of failing well.
The idea of selection in general is not to see how you pass, but is to see how you fail. Because you'll never ever pass anything during selection. It's to see how the person fails and gets up and keeps on going and gets up and keeps on going and gets up and keeps on going after they fail again and again and again. Because yeah, that's where you learn a lot about yourself.
And there was that one particular exercise you told me where they told you to do something, but you were never going to pass it with the bolted door. Can you tell that one?
Yes, that is one of the attributes where they make your heart rate go up through the roof for extended periods of time. You've already stayed awake for a couple days, so you're in zombie status, and they set you up to fail, and you basically have to fight this giant of a man, and they tell you you have to go through the door and your friend needs help on the opposite side of the room, and you just have to do what you do to get there to help them. But they don't tell you that the door is screwed shut and there's no way of achieving this. And you walk around the corner and you have to fight a giant of a man, and he basically dummies you. And you basically are like, do you want to quit? Do you want to quit? Do you want to quit? And you get up and you're like, no. And then, yeah, you learn a lot about yourself. It's no-win situations, but yeah, you learn a lot about yourself when you fail over and over and over, and you just keep on going.
Yeah, I don't think you realise how, like I said, my tongue was falling off, I was chafing. That really resonated with me, because I was, in my head, I had certain metrics that I needed to hit on the swim, and I wasn't hitting them. And so it was that idea of like, it's not your ability to win, it's your ability to fail repeatedly. And the way that you said it at that moment in time, it's stuck with me ever since. So yeah, like genuinely, like me and you have a right laugh, but genuinely, it's been 2.5 weeks. You have no idea how much I appreciated that talk.
Yeah, I'm happy I can make it.
Legend, right, I'm gonna let Tom crack on.
Back to deck checks.
Thanks, mate. Right, let's go see who else we can find. Oh, everyone else has deserted us, Tom. Everyone else has left us.
Let's go on a hunt. Here's someone.
Yes, Brian. Yes, yes. Right, this is going to be a brilliant interview, I promise.
No, busy.
No.
Seriously, mate. Seriously.
Oh, you're genuinely busy?
Yeah, genuinely busy.
Oh no! Oh no! Right.
Brian, what are you busy doing?
Yeah,
Filling water.
No! He's spinning down there.
You've always got to keep busy. You've got to keep busy.
All right, guys. Okay, this is going to be a good interview. I promise this one. This is the people's champion. He's now come from behind the camera. He's in front. He's a YouTube sensation.
What do we do? What do we do?
Look, Callum. Look, how are we?
I'm really good.
Look,
I'm really good.
This still feels weird, doesn't it?
It does feel very strange. As the sail goes on, I'm sure I'll get better at it. At the moment, I'm just in the boat.
So not only have you been here from the start, you've been here from like the very, very start, like pre-swim prep and everything like that.
Yeah.
So we've been at sea for 2.5 weeks, but you've been with me longer.
Yeah.
Favourite bits so far?
That's so hard. I've heard you saying that to everyone. I've been thinking about it, and there's just been so many favourite bits. So if I have to get pushed,
Yeah, gun to your head. Pick one.
gun to my head. I think you catching the banana.
We've had orcas, we've had rainbows.
Well,
we
have, but I haven't actually seen them myself. It hasn't been when me being away. My dream shot was seeing an orca that came next to the boat, but I wasn't recording. I felt dreadful.
Right, okay.
So, dream shot to be will be you with a whale. Which is not what you asked, but that's what I'm giving you.
Obviously, we have lost crew members
Yes.
along the
sad.
way.
It's tough. It's tough.
It is tough. It is. And I think that's the thing. Speaking to people, hardest thing that they found. Seasickness, certainly up there for me.
Yeah.
Touch wood, I'm kind of over it now a little bit. Sleep deprivation, the food. What has been your hardest thing over the last 2.5 weeks?
Well, I think the hardest thing for me over the last 2.5 weeks is just realising we're on this boat for 3 months.
Oh my God. Just the daunting dark cloud
of what this is. Just it's just getting used to everyone else on board as well.
Right.
And suddenly not having your creature comforts.
Right.
But 24/7, you're with people the whole time. You don't have your own quiet space. You're on this boat. When the camera goes down, you can't go away. It's constantly being moved, being rocked, being in it the whole time. I think it's the very first time I've ever really just submersed myself into project, and it's been there the whole time.
But you're such a people person, though.
I am a people's person, but
you do like to just lock yourself away with your own thoughts sometimes.
I do. I love to observe. That's my
My little peeper.
yeah. Little peep, I wouldn't say that. But the idea of just there in your face the whole time is like, okay, we've got to confront this.
A favourite food so far?
Oh, I would have to go with the cod.
Right? Sol said that.
Yeah, that cod was just melt in your mouth.
It was amazing, right?
Yeah, it was delicious.
Okay.
Absolutely delicious. And she just whipped it up so quickly.
Yeah, agreed.
Really
All right.
easy peasy.
The final thing, and this is contractually binding, I'm asking everybody, as I swim over the Arctic Circle, will you be one of the people joining me? And when you join me,
Yes.
what will you be wearing? Because some people are saying wetsuits, which I think is no.
Well,
you have to go
when
as
you say I'm going to go in, I don't know if I have the capacity to actually swim, because I have no idea what my body's going to do in these freezing waters. But yeah, I would probably jump in.
Jump in.
Flip
in. Backflip.
Yeah, we talked earlier.
I'm not sure about my back flipping abilities. But
we're going to get you in.
I'm going to go in.
In trunks, or as nature intended. Just...
What, naked?
That's as fun.
I'm not sure about that. I think in trunks. Yeah, I'll go in some trunks. Yeah.
Okay, and
this is a work on interview. Clearly.
And the final thing, anything that you've learned from Iceland. We've learned about Nordic sagas, folklore.
The Viking thing was wonderful. I really enjoyed that on the beach when he was singing. That was a very special moment. I would say when we went down to the Irish well.
Yeah.
It was just suddenly you just encapsulated in this sort of very special moment. I think those things you treasure.
For reference, because this might be on my YouTube, that they're all things that we're filming for Channel 4.
Yes.
That are beautifully shot by Luke. They won't be on YouTube. They'll be on Channel 4
We
later.
might tease them in.
Oh.
But we might not.
Oh. Guys, that's it. That sums up the tour. Next video might be us crushing it over the top and flirting with the Arctic Circle. Potentially.
Yes.
Depends on storms.
Yeah. We are beholden to weather. That is our biggest. That's one of the biggest things I've learned on this trip so far. Is we've got you that can do it.
Yes.
We've got the ability and everything else, but suddenly the Nordic gods throw up
It's true.
a blow, and we have to run and hide.
Just monk-like patience. That's what we're
But
practicing now, just like
I'm
this.
starting a beard.
Oh, we are. We didn't just. Yeah. Also, as well, we're having a beard off.
Beard off.
Jinx.
It works.
Right. Next video, we're going to be crushing it over the top. Maybe. Possibly. But we'll have a beard.